Hello, this is Gabby Gomez and you're joining me on ICE TV News. First, the headline. MLAs demanding a major reshuffle meet CM Oibobi. MLAs hopeful at least some ministers, if not 10, likely to be replaced. Now the news in detail. MLAs of the ruling Congress who are demanding replacement of 10 ministers except for the Chief Minister and the Deputy Chief Minister today met the Chief Minister once again. Hopes reigned strongly among the MLAs that at least some ministers, if not 10, as being demanded, could be replaced. Our video journalist N. Ranjan and sub-editor N. Phillips report that MLAs who are demanding replacement of 10 ministers came to the Chief Minister's official bungalow at about 10 a.m. today to meet the Chief Minister Oibobi. Altogether, 21 MLAs without their security escorts came to meet the CM. Some MLAs who requested anonymity disclosed to the ICE TV News that the Chief Minister told the MLAs what Congress President Sonia Gandhi told him and the Deputy Chief Minister about the demand of the party MLAs. However, the MLAs refused to share what Sonia Gandhi had told the CM and the Deputy CM. Yet the MLAs came out visibly happy. It is hoped that leaving some ministers who are considered to be performing well, at least 5 or 6 ministers, might be replaced. This arrangement would be intimated to Sonia Gandhi and the decision taken along with her would be the final. If these 5 or 6 ministers are to be replaced, the MLAs would most probably agree. However, who will be the next ministers is a question that is beginning to trouble the MLAs. It is very likely that MLAs who are known by their action would be appointed as the new ministers. Nevertheless, after the budget session of the Manipur Legislative Assembly is over, the CM will go to Delhi to meet Sonia Gandhi and decide the matter with the party president. Some of the MLAs who took part in the meeting with the CM said that the meeting was positive. On the other hand, Deputy Chief Minister Gai Khangam told media persons that the issue can be settled by discussing. He said this when he came to Cedar Hospitals at Langol to inquire about the condition of the school students who sustained injuries in a road accident a few days back and are undergoing treatment there. He also met editor Hizam Rajesh, who is being treated at the same hospital for injuries he suffered in an accident last week. The Deputy Chief Minister gave Rajesh a sum of Rs 50,000 as help for his treatment. He gave similar amount to the families of the school students at the hospital. On being asked what the High Command had told them in Delhi, he said that it was just a briefing on the demand of the MLAs for reshuffle. On being questioned further, he said, as it is a family matter, it is not nice to disclose to public, but the people and most of the Congress MLAs want the non-performing ministers to be replaced by those who would perform better, he was told by the media. The Deputy CM just smiled and avoided replying.
Now members in the Kavada, Dominion is a Roman Batamsida, a criminal function of the Hatare, Lang Man, Torpasi, Masi, Tawiganu, Hadanai, questioning Lonana, Pazagi, Apam, Oirida, and Apam, Pazan, when put Pazasini, Tamipon, Pan, stable government labor, Adimataka, Sanana. Manipuri integrity amadi atay issue mayamda naga development sida meaning si hena sangbi rakanda thabok ona pangthokpudini pajan pan.
Personnel of Imphal West Police and CDO today conducted combing operation at some areas of Singzamay Sapam Laikai and Lesangthem Laikai of Singzamay Assembly constituency. Residents of the two localities were lined up at the community hall of Singzamay Lesangthem Laikai for verification. 4 bailouts and 3 non-Manipuris were picked up by the police for further verification. An induction cum installation ceremony of Lions and Lioness Clubs Kanchipur was held at the Lions Service Center, Kanchipur, yesterday. Past District Governor of Lions Club International District 322, D. Lion T. Satyapriya Singh was the main distinguished guest at the function. W. Bhumeshwar and Lion K. Brajamani Sharma were newly elected as President and Secretary respectively of the Lions Club Kanchipur. During the function, topper of HSLC examination, Sarangthem Sariza was awarded cash prize and a citation. Members of Lions Club Kanchipur who have been working for more than 10 years were felicitated by giving certificates during the program. Speaking on the occasion, past District Governor Satyapriya said, Lions and Lioness should never forget that they are working for the welfare of the human society. Additional SP of Imphal East District Police W. Singhajit has appealed to the people not to take law in their own hands and abstain from habit of disturbing and interfering in others' affairs. He said this at the ceremony of capping, lamp lighting and oath-taking of the 8th batch nursing students of El Chaubi Nursing Institute, Parampad, held on the premises of the institute. Pastor H. Rakhon of Mekola Independence Church, principal of the institute, A.K. Bijanti Devi, and many nursing students took part in the ceremony. Speaking on the occasion, additional SP Singhajit said, the professions of police and nurse are similar to some extent. He said, rendering service for masses with the spirit of sacrifice is common in these professions. On the other hand, the additional SP said, people must refrain from the negative thinking and the trend of burning and damaging of houses and properties of someone when he or she is found guilty in any unwanted incident. He further said, if anything happens, it would be tantamount to committing crime or violating the law. Instead, people must contact the police. Police will do the needful according to law, he said. Police will find out the guilty persons and punish them under law of the land. Police are trying to make good relationship with the public at the best level, he said. Nine-day celebration of Kang, a festival of Hindu community, has concluded today. The last day is being celebrated as Kanglen throughout the state. Kang, the chariots of Sagol Ban Bijoy Govindaji Temple and ISKCON were drawn in the streets of Imphal by the devotees from their respective temples. Many devotees took part in the festival. On the other hand, the festival is also held at various localities. Devotees offered fruits, flowers and other items to the Lord Jagannath, Subhadra and Baladra. Thoubal District Van Association has condoled the death of a student and injury of 22 others, including a van driver, in an unfortunate road mishap on June 3rd at Thoubal Keli Makong. A press release issued by the association stated that the association shares the sorrow of the bereaved family of the late Lisangthem Susil, an 8-year-old student who died in the accident. Now let's take a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at the national and international news. Little seemed to have changed in Parliament other than the seating arrangement. The BJP is now on the right of the Speaker, the Congress to the left, as the Narendra Modi government's first budget session began today. Slogan shouting began right away and the Lok Sabha has seen multiple adjournments already. On day one, the new government confronted an opposition united in its attack over the rising cost of essentials. There was no question hour in either house as slogans drawn proceedings. A discussion began almost immediately in the Rajya Sabha with Finance Minister Arjun Jaitley, who is also leader of the house, agreeing to question hour being set aside for the debate. Government today said it has decided to use at least 10% of special central assistance to tribal subplan, scheduled cost subplan and multi-sectoral development program funds for skill development and enhancing employability of youth. 5% of both the area development funds will also be earmarked for generating job opportunities, Labour and Employment Minister Narendra Singh Tomar informed the Lok Sabha. The Supreme Court has refused to stay the appointment of Lieutenant General Dalbir Singh Suhag as the next Army Chief after a petition was filed by Lieutenant General Rabi Dastan challenging the appointment of General Suhag as the next Army Chief. The previous UPA government had cleared the name of Lieutenant General Dalbir Singh Suhag as the next Army Chief days before the election results were announced. The decision was taken in the last cabinet meeting of the UPA government. Congress President Sonia Gandhi has claimed that it is the largest party in the opposition, so it should get the post of the leader of opposition in the Lok Sabha. We are the largest party and we have accepted we have lost. But since we are the largest party, we should get the post. We will decide on legal options, Sonia said. Her statement comes as confusion persists over who will get the post of the leader of opposition in the lower house of parliament. Congress leaders held a strategy meeting during the day to finalize its stand on the issue. The Congress has 44 seats and need 11 more to hold the post. A panel headed by former PM EAC Chairman C. Rangarajan has dismissed the Tendulkar Committee report on estimating poverty and said that the number of poor in India was much higher in 2011 and 12 at 29.5% of the population, which means that 3 out of 10 persons are poor. As per the report submitted by Rangarajan to Planning Minister Rao Inderjit Singh earlier, persons spending below Rs 47 a day in cities would be considered poor, much above the Rs 33 per day mark suggested by the Suresh Tendulkar Committee. More than 60 women and girls abducted last month by suspected Boko Haram militants in northeast Nigeria have escaped their captors, sources have said. 16 people were killed and 5 injured when a Vietnamese military helicopter crashed in the capital Hanoi today during a training exercise, a top military official said. The plane was carrying 21 people and it crashed during a parachute training exercise, killing 16 and injuring 5 others. Lieutenant General Vo Van Tuan, Army Deputy Commander, told news agency. The dead and injured were all military personnel, he added. Before we end, a quick recap on the headline. MLAs demanding a major reshuffle meet CM Ibobi. MLAs hopeful at least some ministers, if not 10, likely to be replaced. That's all we have for now. Stay tuned for more updates.